There are proofs of interscience organized crime since founding. There are proofs since medical corruption since founding, juxtaposed with our courts. That gives them the right to pretend that have statutes telling them to not speak the truth and to hide the truth and to pretend that because of medical reasons. And what they're doing is using that to insulate evidence fabrication roles, only let trained to the natures of the courts, but not per the rules, per the natures of the job as let trained. And so the natures of the job as let trained, they have to lie. And so off the records, they're given means and ways to evidence fabricate in court databases. And in conjunction with this being on campus databases and police databases per recorded proofs. So we can't get anyone to address this because they have the candidates since founding only allowed to speak top-down lies and with physical delusions that sciences impose. So everyone's forced to entertain them as retreats nature, reactions. In other words, they're telling them what people are thinking, and these are the choices, and they're making it. They're obfuscating the facts. They're forcing they're forcing lies, mistreatments of facts, only let realized for both parties until the election, and they're obfuscating the good facts and the good. They're making topics forced to entertain physical lies and delusions. That's why they say physical Islamic extremism. Islamic extremism. It's like the guy with the Constantine with Constantine edict, erasing all the books and seeing a cross in the sky. He's not. He that was an organized crime with campus with human education. That wasn't him just crazy like that. In other words, he wasn't just crazy like that. Was a narrative. That was a criminal insidiousness narrative in relationship to reactions of people, opinions being led. That's what they're doing now. They're just leading us. There are also recorded proofs that is ISIS. They use this name. Now I heard that they're not supposed said we're not supposed to use it, and the recorded proofs in conjunction with that they have ties with it. In other words, with these evidence fabrication natures we have of courts and religions in this country. Just because, in other words, the people in the other Middle East who are killing people because of their religions and stuff like that, and in the name of Islam, that's because they never had an education. Those aren't Islamic convictions. Islamic convictions are in sequence, not let, because of the campus convictions holding the natures of these religions insidious. That's why we had the problem with all the rapists with the schools and with the obviously with the police and medical people tied to the schools. That's why we have with the insidious natures of crimes and of people. We have systemic evidence fabrication natures with campuses and with databases with each branch, and that's to the maintenance of acts that are predictable and are affected and related. So if they want to make a term regarding someone who's not in the nature of the religion as it describes, it's called pseudo-Islam or pseudo-Christianity. But they don't use these terms because then they're going to start having to get into the roles with each religion with this, and they're only have been let teaching people to be defending pseudo-positive emotions about religions. What's guises. So now they're not letting it do this for Islam, and then the justifications of it. Everyone's delusional because of campuses. So they're going to say so they can't defend the right to religion in this country. So we can't defend free speech because we have free speech forced to time and positions of lies and of logic only let realized to practical reason that's not practical. It's not even honest. So we have geopolitical campus interscience natures of organized crime juxtaposed with what are the narratives of these terror groups. And we have psychology juxtaposed with our courts. We have ill health care and systematic evidence fabrication problems per them and per recorded proofs. And then I can't get a response because they wrote other stuff in, so they want to say it's not per them. But what they wrote in, they know was lies because they were directed. They were told me they were directed to do that, and they acted on it. So you can't even make a police report or you can't even make a report to anyone because each branch is listening to databases and not listening to real facts. There's a method of evidence fabrication with the branches and with politicians, measured evidence fabrication natures and reactions to this. So they just see reactions they need to keep people who have the phenomenon of means to demonstrate this silenced, and only top-down liars let. And they don't even realize everyone's lying to themselves because that's how everyone's being trained. So extreme Islam is not a fact, as they say. In fact, extreme Islam and extreme religion is saying that real positive is extreme. It's not. If you're fitting it, well, it's better than this or something like that. That's still semi-positive. It's negative. It's worse. It's insidiously not positive. Positive, real positive, is only positive always. See Marbury versus Madison. Real justice must satisfy all appearances of real justice. So we have an election that is not letting truths, and they're forcing the dictate that when we just have us to choose between sides, and we're not being allowed the facts, treatments to see and we only have a theme, fictional opinion natures of media. We don't have one real free science. That's a problem. That's a problem. It's killing our nations, especially ours. With what would make free speech a potential, just being killed.